start with the players on our screens, and we've got
and Nepo, as they have started as classically as possible. Is it just me, but Joko pianos seem to be missing so far? Bishop E7. Peter, what?
Okay.
What?
And my misclicks.
You can do it.
Choose this moment to
happen.
reappear. Yeah, A6, Bishop A4, Bishop E7. Not something I have seen, but apparently still more than 100 games from this position. I think what this does is it wins you, depending on which time control you play, I don't know,
30 seconds on
maybe
Blitz.
a minute and a half, maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes in Rapid, maybe 5 minutes in Classical, and then you go knight f6 next move and you're perfectly happy.
Right.
That would be my guess, but maybe Jan has something else in mind.
But it has won Jan a few seconds as Maxime is still thinking, and the reason why he's slightly surprised is because the normal move is that you first develop the knight before you take out the bishop. So you want to bring your knight out to f6, which would be the normal move, but instead,
5
Jan
million
mixing
games
it up.
with knight f6 instead of bishop e7. Now, there is, with bishop e5,
This looks like something that should lose. Not
Lose.
just lose.
Right.
So I'd be shocked if that was the intention. I'm fairly certain the intention is to reply to castles with knight f6, but
Of course.
And then we go to standard territory.
It could be proven
And by the way, it wasn't a minute and a half, I think it's closer to 2. The move bishop e7. I've been around.
Yeah, and there
bishop
we have
e7 is not on the board in any games that I've
but
ever played.
he hasn't castled though. He played something else.
C4? Or what did he do?
It looks like maybe he played.
Yeah.
Yes.
C4 and whoa,
C4, and almost instantly,
knight comes out.
almost instantly, after playing bishop e7, what's the most natural move, Tanya?
Well, he did play knight f6
He
first.
played knight f6
Oh,
first.
he played
Yes, but he played knight f6, but I know what you want.
C5.
On the next move, yes, and of course, what is
course.
the most obvious move in the position?
Bishop e7, c5. Forcibly reminds me of the game c4 in the English with bishop b4, and then after playing d6, you could play bishop b4 back to c5, and I think it was
Absolutely. Yeah, it was also Nepo's game against Fabi, which he hasn't lost despite being completely lost by move 18.
He was trying hard.
He was working very, very hard at creating a miniature that goes into opening mistake books.
Right.
But in comparison to that English, the big comparison is the bishop is on a4. a pawn. He played knight c5, queen takes b2, and yes, he is now 1 down instead of 2 down. But the position becomes very, very ugly.
And then we've had a lot of moves since, and now we're in an endgame if we get caught up with our live board. A knight endgame with still a pawn deficit for Jan.
But it's not just that. It's not just the pawn deficit. It's
The
just that
activity of the king as well.
everything. It's like these pawns are beautiful. White is about to go knight to d4, knight to f5 established. The old canard, is it true that knight endings resemble or
they are the most resembling of the king and pawn endings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that if you're a pawn up in a king and pawn endgame, you're winning. You're a pawn up in a knight ending, provided it's not 3 versus 2 or 2 versus 1. This should be a win.
This should be a win with correct play. You still, knights are tricky pieces, and particularly if you go down very low on the clock, you could make mistakes. And of course, Jan still feels like he's in the game.
Right.
You still require precision here with white.
So
But you should win this.
For the defensive side, it's really important to try and trade off as many pawns as possible
Precisely.
to try to get that draw. We will come back to this and see if Maxime is able to get the job done. But let's head back to our tournament leader because we could have a big shuffling on our standings with that.
Or king g2, and they are in the knight ending. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, MVL's game is now equal, but he was winning 3 moves ago, maybe 4 moves
Wow.
ago, and he blitzed out a move which gave away the win. But the win wasn't that straightforward. You can't blame him too hard for it. But yeah,
that's
h3
it.
now makes a very
Clinically
comfortable
done.
draw.
So he gets rid of the last pawn on the board,
Amazing.
an extra piece, but not enough material.
Big smiles from Nepo as